Well, it's no surprise the past decade has been difficult for Nebraska football fans, and for Hastings' Milt-Munson, he's lived through all of it. Milton passed away last Tuesday, and written in his obituary a final request that instead of flowers, people place a wager on Nebraska beating Iowa this Friday. And now, thanks to two local radio voices, this unusual request has gone viral and turned into so much more than just a bet. Omaha radio host Josh Peterson tweeted out pictures of Milton's obituary Sunday night that quickly caught the eye of hundreds.
I mean, by Sunday night, it had blown up basically unlike any tweet that I've ever had before.
And after reading the funny and relatable obituary written by Milton's sons, Peterson and Lincoln's Jack Mitchell started accepting Venmo donations to honor that last wish.
I sent it out and it went viral. And then Jack had the idea. He tweeted, said, hey, what if we did something? You know, I'll seed some money and let's place a wager. Let's crowdfund and place a wager on Nebraska to beat Iowa.
Well, one day later and nearly $5,000 donated, this caught national attention. ESPN personalities, betting websites, Barstool Sports, even Huntington Post did a story on this bet. Jack and Josh then decided for legal and tax reasons to start a GoFundMe, with the proceeds benefiting Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Nebraska, a charity chosen by the Munson family.
It provided an avenue for people who wanted to help out and maybe we're a little skittish on gambling, but we kept $1,000 aside to actually place the wager on Nebraska to beat Iowa.
But how and why did this bet of Husker football go viral, as this story has touched and inspired many across the country, not just here in Nebraska?
Especially this time of year, people are thinking about family, and I think probably about people that they've lost.
And Milton's sons were honest in their obituary, saying Milton suffered from bipolar disorder and addiction that affected much of his life, a family that has dealt with difficulties but still honored their father in a special way.
Everyone going to Thanksgiving dinner is confronting the complications in their own family life probably the next few days too. And I think there's something, Kelsey, a little like reassuring about, despite there being real complications in life, there's still love and we're still family, and we still want to have a tribute for our dad, and we're proud of that.
But it's hard to ignore the obvious passion Milton had for Nebraska football, and at a time when Husker fans so desperately want something to root for and so desperately want to win.
If it means betting on the game or contributing on behalf of Milt to help Nebraska win the game, we think that might help. I think everybody's willing to do it.
It almost feels like this season could have only ended with everyone truly coming together and wanting Nebraska to beat Iowa for, to win a game, but also because it could mean, helping out, children in central Nebraska.
Let's do this. Let's do this for someone who suffered through the last few years of what was disappointing season and a number of seasons at this point.
If you're wondering what Milton would have thought about all this, well, trust me, I'm sure he would have loved it.
And they keep saying to Josh and me, they keep saying, man, I wish my dad could see this. He would think this was hilarious. Trev Albert sent flowers to his funeral. And he was like, oh my gosh, my dad would lose his mind.
And that GoFundMe already has over $7,000. Again, the proceeds from that will go to Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Nebraska. But $1,000 has been giving the family to make that bet to honor Milt's life. More information and a link to the GoFundMe is on our website, klkntv.com.